My beautiful stars, reading time. Oh, did anyone else sleep like a baby last night? I slept for nearly 12 hours. I never, ever, I'm lucky to get 5-6 hours in. And even yesterday's collective was so heavy. There must be something going on energetically. I feel like I just had a reboot. But anyway, let's get main collective. Let's see what is going on for you guys, what your main focus is. All right. First card that's up, Cosmic Trigger. Oh, so you yourself, you could have had just maybe feel there's something shifting in you. You've got a cosmic trigger activating in the next few days. So you don't know this is coming, but your body would be feeling different. So there's something that it's time to acting now. Another awakening, preparing you for a fresh start. With your High Priestess energy. There's something you've seen that's on its way, but you're definitely upgrading on in the mind. I can't even speak. I'm feeling tongue-tied. Maybe your intuition's been off tap. I always say when the universe is about to release something, they show you how powerful your intuition is in other areas. So you think of someone, they pop up on your phone, you're thinking of a song, you jump in your car or you hit a shuffle on your playlist and it comes on. Let's say you're walking down the street and you think of a bloody angel number, you see it on a car plate. It's like the universe tries to show you the power of your intuition in those moments. They're preparing you for something. And this collective, when it comes to connecting to your higher self right now, there's a beautiful, you would already be this, but there's just a stronger activation happening right now, literally a bridge between two worlds. So when it comes to your intuition, diving deep, your inner knowing, I'm hearing for this collective, trust what you're feeling. Again, back to those examples, I'm hearing this, even thinking of a certain animal and it pops up. Or in your mind, it's like you're asking for a sign and then straight away a train will go toot or something will happen, right? The reason I'm giving so many details, this collective, the universe is trying to show you how highly connected you are at the moment, which means whatever's coming, you're really going to need to trust your deep instincts and intuition, that gut feeling, that 5-10 second knowing that comes over you. Not the overthinking mind. Okay. King of Swords. It's funny, it's such a spiritual, emotional connection, even though she's a very calm, kind of gentle energy, but then you've got one of the most logical kind of cutthroat energies next to it. So you yourself, you are balancing that beautiful spirituality and practicality, but there are certain things when it comes, I always say, for self, he's great. He's full of power and action. He is a real planner with things, and the way he sees life, it is quite logical and quite realistic. And I actually think that's a beautiful balance to have right now for the right collective. But as well, he's a truth seeker, just like our Queen of Swords stands in power when facing truth and also internal truth. Now let's take it externally. You could, especially with this, have a King of Swords kind of energy that is connected to your soul or your mind, that your intuition has been kind of leading you towards and feeling this kind of energy around you. It's funny because I'm staring at this word precise with this King of Swords, and back to what we were saying to you and your intuition, I feel this collective, you're very precise right now with the things that you're seeing and feeling. Okay. It's funny because I felt there was a connecting energy with that. But on your mind right now, main collective focus, you could be questioning inauthentic relationships around you, things that make you feel off balance, things that are misaligned with you. There is a reason this collective you're going through, that's kind of what it feels like, a soul's alignment. It's like you're going through that reboot. Like I said at the start, there's something here that's shifting for a very powerful reason. So if your mind and the way you're seeing certain things have been shifting as well, it is for a reason. Trust what you're feeling right now. But anything that gives you a false sense of security, you would be naturally repelling that away because your energy is shifting. We say when our energy shifts, and you see this when you awaken or you go through change in life, the people that used to align with us, they don't align with us anymore. They drop off like flies, because the people we call into our life, it's all a reflection of what we need to grow, balance out, or inspire to be. Once we've learned our lessons from those people, it's like, what's that saying? They're a season, a lifetime. What's that saying? It's coming to my mind, but I feel this collective, this is also what you're transitioning through right now. Out with the old, in with the new. Okay. Perfect! That makes so much sense. You're starting to want to align to situations that you're feeling valued, that you're feeling appreciated, things being reciprocated, reciprocity in the dynamic. And that Six of Pentacles, it makes sense if you really are a high priestess. So generous, so kind, constantly giving. And I feel this collective, you're starting to realize maybe you're someone in the past, you really sacrifice your needs and wants in personal relationships, in love. You would kind of always bend over backwards for people. And unfortunately, maybe in the past, you've never kind of been met with that reciprocity. But this collective, this is clearly a focus for you right now. And this is why you would be really focus precise on the energies that create discord and a misalliance. And again, maybe whatever you're doing for work right now, you're feeling that recognition, you're feeling very valued, you're feeling very seen. There's an acceptance about who you are, especially for this. You'd be a very unique, individualistic person. This kind of energy polarizing. So whatever you're doing right now, the environment you're in that makes you feel this way, it would make your soul feel good. Feeling understood is very hard for this kind of energy. You're normally around people that make you feel misunderstood. And I feel this collective again. It's a reason the universe is showing you this and how good it feels when you do feel valued. There's a reason for everything in our life. I always say big emotion that comes over us, especially noticing like something like this. They're saying, remember how this actually makes you feel, and remember how this makes you feel. Why would you want to align with this? Because again, there is something coming within a few days that you are going to need a beautiful balance of this and your logic, with precision with decisions, and standing in the truth of the situation, right? Really understanding how it makes you feel. Okay. All right, let's confirm. What's this cosmic trigger bringing in? Something that's been germinating. You could be getting prepared for harvest season. So this is a seed that's been planted quite a while ago. If it's coming into release for a brand new start, this takes time. I always say minimum yearly turnover with that, minimum. So whatever's coming to create this new start, this fresh start, this has been germinating. It's finally coming to fruition, preparing you for harvest season. Those fruits have ripened through all of your patience. So this could be something quite big here. Weld at the bottom. All right, High Priestess. Okay, King of Wands. And even, let's take it to, look at the masculine energy on your spread. You could be leaning more in your masculine right now. It makes sense. If you've got some big things coming, you need mental discipline, action, willpower, determination, locking in, courage, bravery, persistence. But you could also have fire sign on your mind, but I feel this is more you. You need to conquer what's coming next, lead the way, okay? You're clearly an honorable person if you've got King of Swords energy that runs through you. That is full of integrity, right? And remember I said stands in truth. When they're in truth, they're in power. But there's something very successful. He's also my entrepreneur. He's a free thinker. So I feel this collective, you maybe run your own business, or there's something here, maybe a little side hustle you have. There's something here that I feel is about to explode with this. Now, if we go very surface level and more attached energy, you as a collective right now, because this is your main focus, you could have a fire sign and air sign attached to you as well. That, because you're focusing on misalliance, so you're focusing on a false sense of security, and then you're focusing on appreciation and feeling valued. So you could be getting examples with these attached energies. And an Emperor, fire sign's important, an Emperor in reverse. So maybe this person, if it's more external, has presented, and they don't have to be a fire sign, but the energy that they embody, right? Conquering, honorable, free thinker, entrepreneur, successful, charismatic, very sexy, attractive. But maybe you have memories of this, but now all they present is this: controlling, inflexible, very dominant, right? This is also about father issues. So maybe there's something, because Ten of Cups in reverse, it could be some family conflict too. Or maybe this attached energy struggles with some, unfortunately, father issues that, if they don't have the best fatherly example when it comes to their masculinity within, it's probably not presented the right way. So, but Aries could be very important here. Sagittarius, Leo, but definitely Aries. Okay. He's also quite aggressive. Emperor in reverse. Definitely wounded masculine energy. Okay. King of Swords. Whoa. What a pairing. You do have truths coming. So underneath this King of Swords, you got a breakthrough here. Ace of Swords, another card of logic. Ace of Cups, intuition, emotion. There is something here. Okay, again, internally for you, needs to be moved with logic, right? But truth, epiphany, something you've been focusing on, right? There's a vision here. High Priestess, cosmic trigger. It's about to come to fruition. But this card can be a card of communication as well, especially if we're taking it towards attached energy. I will break this all down. This is just your focus right now, what's around you. You really could have someone coming in with truth and integrity, but I will say, if this is an arrival coming, I say, and it's love, you don't really want to see a King of Swords. He's more detached. Great for career and personal development. As for love, unless this dynamic is something that needs to be led with truth and not emotion. Big breakthrough. Okay. Especially with you and your internal precision and logic and the truths you withhold within. All right, Ten of Cups in reverse. Oh my gosh. Why did I just go to speak American? I've never done that. I know a huge chunk of you guys are American, so I can't really say maybe you're American, because the majority of my collectives, a lot of you guys come from that country. But this Ten of Cups created a Ten of Swords. This could have actually been someone you were divorced, so someone you actually had. Now, if you hadn't had built an actual family marriage foundation, it could have been more of something you were planning, I guess. But this kind of structure, you know, those people that are together, live together, but just haven't really signed that piece of paper. But whatever was here with this, there's been betrayal. Like I always say, Ten of Swords, that's rock bottom. You can't get any worse than that. So whatever this situation is for the right collective, you've hit your Ten of Swords here. So there's been a very painful ending, very painful cycle being endured in this connection. Backstab, ruin, breakup, dead end, breakdown, failure. it makes sense with why there's some connected energy on your spread. Hold on, I want to get one more. I just want to confirm. Wow, you're very focused. You're very one thing, tunnel vision, and this is a very big value for you right now. And you're starting to really understand who you are as a person and who you need in your life to make you feel aligned and not accelerate your nervous system. And again, not just with love, but also career path. This is a big focus for you guys. It's like, and this is making thoughts become a reality because you're not confused. You're starting to get it. Hold on. I just want to confirm this next few days. What is this? This is my weekly deck. Something, High Priestess next, your intuition. Trust yourself. They're showing you your intuition's right now. So something your intuition has seen. But this says, the red flags you ignore, remember you're activating this internal King of Swords energy for a reason, will come back and bite you on the bum later. So whatever this situation is, it calls for you to trust this, the gut, not the overthinking. Oh gosh. Be careful. You've got the love spell, feeling bewitched. This you've waited months for. This is underneath the 7 of coins. It could have been longer because remember I said that's normally a yearly thing here. So good things come to those who wait. But there's a reason you're in truth-seeking mode because you got liar, liar, pants on fire here. Let's get one more for this. Liar, liar. That's good. That's what I wanted to see because it trusts the divine. So maybe this is a good pairing because it means there's confession and truth coming from this. So you're 10 of Swords, right? If I saw that without anything but like the narcissist card or the bad finances, addictions, this would be bad. The fact that that's paired with that and divine timing, letting it flow, maybe right now, and you still need to be aware because there's things to do with red flags here, but let's take that out, right? High Priestess is important because they're trying to show your intuition. 2, again, this could be this confession coming from this externally, but there is a reason right now you are being activated with truth within, reflecting on what doesn't align and what you need in life. This is so important. So for the right collective, you're seeing examples, work, family, friends, whoever's in your life, there are lessons here right now of what you truly need and want, right? So let's just say you're a little bit blinded because we've got love spell here. There could be magic involved in this, but I'm more seeing when this feeling bewitched by someone, it could be your blind spot. It's like maybe this person has unfortunately been able to bamboozle you. You've got 10 of Cups in reverse with 10 of Swords. So there's sneaky behavior that they need to confess to. There truly has been this kind of energy that has been embodied here, right? And this collective, to have this here, you have not had these words answered for a long time, right? You've tried to be patient here. The universe is releasing this because however you're dealing with emotion and lessons, you're clearly ready right now. So anyway, I am going to confirm all this. Again, I've scrambled my cards. I've been doing this the past few days. This collective, you could be feeling confused. You're coming into alignment. You're coming into a reboot. But I definitely think this collective, you don't feel yourself. For me to start the reading how I started it about me sleeping like a baby, there's a reason I say everything, right? That reboot we were talking about. Okay, I just want to get, hold on. It was intuition, love spell, patience. Those two were together. That's there. I just want to confirm. I want to confirm these 3 together. And I want to confirm patience and intuition quickly. Okay, patience. What have you been patient with? Commitment. So you've been wanting this commitment here. Feeling used. So you have felt used here, but and again, I don't think you've been spoken to the right way when it comes to this. You've been patient with this one. All right, confession, sneaky, everything in divine timing. Oh, so there's been someone else in the middle here, which clearly was denied for the right collective, and there could have been something else. Pets has been coming out so much of recent, especially those two together. This is important because it ties in. So there's been... I was talking to myself. I was saying this pets has been coming out a lot. For the right collective, it's important. It should resonate with you. A penny should drop, okay? Let it be you have shared custody with an animal, or this person tries to, start conversation. I don't know, weird. Every time this comes out, when it's part of the confession or this, it will align for the right collective the right way. And let's just get your intuition. The bad finances, addictions. So there's been issues here in the background, and you know it. Right? So it's not just this someone else, this collective, especially if you don't know this. Maybe you think this person's been staying away because of these things, but your intuition's going to be going off. All right. And it's made things not the right time. And if you have felt used in the past before, and this person's coming in and unfortunately they're not where they need to be, because one of your biggest focuses is that Six of Pentacles, right, for the right collective, and you have felt used in the past, and this person's presenting exactly how they did in the past, if not worse, when it comes to more financial stability or structure in their life, and your intuitions don't ignore it, right? Because again, there's a reason that is a main focus for you. That's your whole thing. All right, I just want to confirm your heart space. Before we get into everything, I actually want to see, I feel career's tied into this for this collective, so I just want to see that as well. Oh, truth. Who's around your heart space? So you've got the mask. Not showing their true feelings, gaslighting you, making you feel strung along. This is still around you. So you do have someone likes you, romance is blooming. Oh, so your soul contract's being activated right now. That's why you've got the cosmic trigger. I'll have to get that as well. There's something in your contract right now, and this could be a soul connection. You've got this palm tree being activated with this. Something may need flexibility here. Hold on, let's get one more for this runner at the bottom. Let's get one more for these two, because that's clearly one energy. What is this? I just want to confirm. Oh, God. You got the unconditional love card. Addicted to you. And there's this one's actually about obsession, fixation, focusing out. So even though they've been wearing a mask and making you feel strung along, behind that mask, that's unconditional love and obsession. And this collective, you've got 10 of Cups in reverse and 10 of Swords. And you had a King of Swords and a King of Wands, Emperor. So maybe you've met someone as well. Hold on, I'm going to have to get more detail here. Maybe someone likes you. Let's confirm these. Maybe this soulmate, there's clearly soul contract being activated either way, but maybe you've actually got, maybe there's a reason we were saying out with the old, in with the new. Maybe you've got a big test here, especially if this person blinded you for a long time, and it's like the universe is testing, are you ready for the new? Are you? And this one is another one of gaslighting, focusing out. So just, there's a lot of fixation on your energy right now. So just... this energy will come up in this because it's tied to the soul contract here. Let's get one more. Another hovering over their phone. You'd be feeling this right now. Again, what's your tarot? So sunglasses hovering underneath this mask that has been worn addiction and unconditional love. Plus, you have a snake energy around you. So I think there's a lot of peering eyes. I might have to get my evil eye deck for this collective as well, which is also affecting you energetically. Remember how we started this? Maybe that's how your body, especially if you did just kind of feel knocked, very exhausted, slept like I did for bloody 12 hours. Maybe that's your body just naturally as well transmuting. So not just cosmic things, but maybe your body went into a little cocoon for a reboot. Before we get soul contract, I actually now... Oh, grab a snack. We've got a few decks to get, don't we? I just want to quickly get this evil eye out of the way. Soul contract, then I just want to see what's coming for you career-wise, and then we'll get into this person that's coming in with this confession over there. Sneaky, sneaky. Okay. Oh. Can't stand your hustle, and there's a reason I want to tap into your career. So you'd have someone, now remember that King of Wands, you'd be some form of entrepreneur, right? Don't make it fit. Business rival, can't stand your grind and hustle. Okay, this person always going against you, arguing their point. They never consider their point, never considerate of your point of view. Just to tie you to a memory of these people watching in. Another one about your business, all up in your business, getting tarot readings on you. It just started thundering out there. This person has a blocked throat chakra. And remember, I was getting tongue-tied at the start of this. So if you've had an itchy throat, you've been tongue-tied, you've been breathless, again, your body's transmuting these people's energies. So because this person's coming in with a confession, they've had a blocked throat chakra for a long time. I always say we're blocked here when we're not being honest with ourselves, standing in our truth, and being truthful to others, right? And I'm hearing this, I've actually got a lot of tarot readers that follow. So unless you are a tarot reader, part of your business as well, and actually watching your tarot readings is what I'm hearing too. Don't make it fit. But you could actually have someone that's gotten a tarot reading and that's how they're accessing your energy, right? Beware anyone from the past wanting to return back in your life right now. Again, watch the first part. There is a reason you guys are going through what you're going through, and all being prepared for a reason. Maybe now is not the time, right? I always say sometimes it just means lessons, especially of self-growth and self-love. Beware of anyone trying to return, especially if this snake or this other person that's trying to confess, maybe it's not time. I'm going to have to see what confirms that. All right, can't stand your grind and hustle. They secretly keep tabs on your every move. This confirmation, it's to do with your business. Whatever you do with your business, they keep tabs. They keep tabs. Every move, especially if you are online doing this, right? That makes more sense because that deviation came out of nowhere. They could be getting readings, but I think it's more you're online. You're a high priestess. You're an oracle, you're a seer. Again, watch from the beginning. And it wouldn't surprise me if you promote or do a lot of stuff online, right? Or whatever your platform is, okay? Oh. Always going against you by arguing their point, never considerate of your point of view. Calm as a bitch. That's literally this card. What goes around comes around. So they'd be facing a lot of lessons right now about this behavior from others. So people constantly arguing with them, not listening to them, not having compromise, being unyielding. They're having a full circle moment because of this behavior. Calm as the evil eye they tried to send your way has backfired on them. Getting a taste of their own medicine. All right, getting readings on you. Causing you, I don't think you've missed anything. I think it makes you get more opportunities, right? But maybe they think that you've created a if they're getting readings, and I'm going back to that snake, if they think they're about to miss an opportunity because of your energy, but maybe you did of recent, maybe something happened. If you're online, maybe something happened to your socials, or it did cause you to miss up an opportunity, but I more feel it's because they feel they've missed an opportunity because of you. This is why they're accessing you. Let it be the snake or this person that owns the key to your heart. Watch the whole thing. They're unhealthily obsessed. I can't see that they're giving you negativity on purpose, but I always say, watching from the sidelines, it's sending the evil eye. I think you've got someone intentional here, and I think you've just got someone you got how many cards of obsession, right? It's like dying to confess something. Okay, so underneath this blocked obsidian, I'm pretty sure obsidian as well is a Libra stone. There could be a Libra. Carry calming, positive energy that can help you remember to look to the brighter side of things. An amulet. Maybe you just bought some form of amulet to wear. Maybe you wear a lot of jewelry as your protection, necklaces. They're saying here you should possess an amulet that's blessed with protection. If you've got a lot of eyes on you, or carry one, I guess. Causing you to lose your appetite. Maybe you've had a very suppressed appetite of recent. Causing you to feel tired and fatigue. How we started it. Like I said, 12 hours of sleep. Holy moly, that's a sign, because I don't even know why I brought that up for a collective, right? I don't ever tell you guys, well, sometimes I do, but specific things about myself. It's a reason I brought that up for this collective. Very important detail. So you would have felt it's a protection thing for you. You just about your business. Okay, let's quickly get this one out. Well, what's being activated in collective soul contract right now? Oh, your mystic abilities, part 1, truth, for a reason, and your dream state. Maybe having very vivid dreams. Take note of your dreams, your mystic abilities, your enchanting self, your dream state, your fluidity, compassion, diving deeper, healing, intuition. Things are fluid for you right now. Oh God, another one of your psychic abilities. Spirituality, intuition, psychic abilities, another card of dreams and enlightenment. And that is the biggest part of the first part. How Spirit's trying to show you how connected you are, right? For what's coming. Hermit, all of that soul searching, coming from up above, higher perspective. That star at the end of the tunnel is really shining right now. And this right collective, for over a year, this has been developing more. For a reason. You've got things that are about to come off that tightrope. You're about to have that aha moment. Oh, with I wonder who, the mask, well, they are pretty, well, they think they're smart. The masked person, key on a ring, hiding their feelings, the one that's obsessed. Again, watch from the beginning. The standoff, the non-committal, the blocked, the delay tactics, refusing to compromise, always arguing with you, the evil eye deck. Putting you in competition without you even knowing. So that is being activated. Oh, God. There is a reason, and I said it before. Maybe this person is prone to bamboozle you. You're not meant to be bamboozled this time. You're meant to trust what you feel and not ignore what's happening. Not be blinded. Not be blinded by this person. Oh, this is... And I know something's coming abundantly for this collective, but overflowing abundance from tears of sorrow to tears of joy. Release, fulfillment. Stop chasing after something. And this is what gets released. I think this is a block you're about to release for the floodgates. Soul connection or not, there's clearly, if this is the last memory you have of this person, again, that Emperor in reverse, watch from the beginning. They need to boot up the bum. That ain't going to change overnight. Can't go from Ten of Swords to Ten of Cups. That's not possible. I feel you've got a lesson here choosing yourself, especially when it comes to this. I think something's going to accelerate. Especially because you got so many priors and people jealous of your business decisions. It's like part of their karma is to sit front row and watch you succeed even more, right? Your psychic feminine abilities truly, and you've got intuition. This is what's being activated. Remember, you got the snake. You would know who this person is. Perfect. So the reason, the psychic, it's so you can remove obstacles, trust your intuition, stand in your power, have your wits about you. Another card of lucid dreams. You've got 3 cards of dreaming, so do not make this detail fit. The right collective, your soul contract, you would be a prophetic dreamer. They are trying to give you messages through your dream state right now. I don't know if you're deciphering your dreams. I don't know. Maybe you need to, because it's like in the physical, maybe you're not seeing the signs properly, even though your intuition's off tap. So it's like they're accessing you in your dreams right now to let you know what's coming here. 13th of October could be important. 29 as a single standing number, 6 by itself, and 34. And then what? Whoa. This is going to create a brand new beginning, sudden increase, prosperity, the bunnies, fertility. You could be coming into a fertile season, especially rebirth season. You are. Sex and procreation here. Okay, Hermit. Oh, you've got something big is coming from your Hermit's journey. Another card of prosperity. This is about a birth of a son as well. Maybe you really are coming into a very fertile season, but they're saying, don't worry. You're going to have to take a leap of faith. Change in direction is on its way. All right, this non-committal standoff. I just heard checkmate. Oh, that's good. I wasn't expecting that. I'm going to go again. That was the new perspective, new beginning. Oh, the secrets, the confession. So there are secrets coming. Giving lip service, be prepared for anything, miscommunication, secrets. 18th of June could tie you to this person. One more. The time has come. Another card, that 7 of Pentacles, fruits of your labor, culmination of all your efforts, focusing on your own needs. But this is about because you've moved on, emotionally released. Harvest season. You, through all of this chaos, you've stood alone. You've broken free from the hierarchy, the belief system. You have gone through a lot. Those tears of sorrow, your tears have been counted, is what I'm hearing. And you might have to, this one, you might have to exit this standing alone in your power. This could be one more. To create this anchor. To create this anchor energy, the only way you can see if something's stable, enduring, has perseverance, will be long-lasting through persistence is seeing persistence. So if this has been this kind of energy for a long time, that's action you got to look for, not words, confession or not. You need to see action, endurance, right? I think you need a boundary here. Let it be and trust. Surrender it. Focus on yourself. Detach. Go within. Choose silence. Self-reflect. Completion. Who cares if you think it's over? If it's really meant to be, it'll come back the right way, right? Choose you. Choose you. It's a half confession. One more. Oh, and it'll lead to this, the right love, trust in your soul contract, proposal, engagement, soul agreement, right? Next level partnership, statement of intent, marriage union. If you've got marriage on the spread and all you've seen is this, you need to be proved this, right? Don't think short term, think long term. It's preparing you for something big. It's not going to feel like it in the moment. This is why you need to trust your intuition and surrender to the divine. Let them guide this. Surrender your story. Just in this situation, if you aren't feeling that 6 of Pentacles you are focusing so much on right now, there's a sign. Lol, I'm so used to going like that. It was someone at my door. Jeez Louise. And it's going to catch you off guard. All right. I just quickly want to see what's coming next for your career before we keep going. I think that's where your true this is releasing an abundant block. Oh my gosh, we split it on Wheel of Fortune. Stop it. Okay, let's see what's coming for your career. Okay. Oh, look at that. It ties in. So if you can let go of this, because remember what's been done. You've got the Sun and then you've got the Chariot, right? This is what you need to focus on right now. There is something on your destined path. Remember what has been done with this person. Do not let this person throw you off your path anymore. As soon as you choose you, happiest card in the deck, infinite potential. There's so many things that are going to get illuminated in your career. So many things. Destiny journey, overcoming all the obstacles because of all your willpower, your perseverance, your determination to succeed. So there's something here, your drive, all of your action. There is something very, very big coming for this collective, and you're going to have a new creative spark in your mind as well. True happiness, success, leader. You're clearly a born leader. It all ties to walking away from this, though. Solid offer from all your perseverance, your dedication, your loyalty to your path, your loyalty to yourself. Let this be the moment. You know what? I see this as the good tower. It's like when he finally arrives, because he's been on the journey so long, he forgets he's on the journey. He just starts, doesn't even know what he's doing. No, well, he feels like it. But he finally arrives and he realized why everything that was happening on his path had to happen that way. There is something you've been working so hard to achieve that you're about to be rewarded for. A very solid offer coming towards you when it comes to your career because of all of your hard work and dedication. And again, your loyalty to path, to spirit. You're a high priestess, so you'd have such a loyalty to your team and up above. And that is why this moment that comes next, more with this, that's a distraction. Give it over to them and trust. If it's meant to be, it will not pass you by. Choosing yourself is not going to ruin the right person that's meant to be in your life. The right person that's meant to be in your life would support your visions and ambition, right? You've got activation of that proposal, soul agreement, married for the right energy. Whoever it is, who cares? Just trust that it's coming. Oh, I think that's more the passion, the acceleration of the mind, the inspiration that's going to come over you. Hold on. Don't make any impulsive decisions, though, when it comes to your career path. You could have something, and I find this a lot, there could be something that it may take a little bit more harder work when it comes to an offer, but it's going to get you exactly where you need to be. And there could be something that could feel quite good and exciting, but it's something that will get you there quicker, that they're saying walk away from. But I will say this work valued and seen, and finding that recognition that you know you deserve as well. So maybe right now, even as you're watching this, let's take this person out of it. It's like you yourself are finally on the right path, that your efforts are being rewarded, and they're about to be rewarded a lot higher because you've gone through so much. It's kind of a reward for everything that you have been through, which means, again, a lot of dedicated effort, a lot of consistency. It hasn't come easy for this collective. Ace of Pentacles underneath my miracle. Things are finally about to ground. This is a miracle card for me. Truly touched from the heavens. Abundance, huge opportunity, wealth, money, reward, financial gain. Not that this collective underneath the Chariot. Oh my God. Huge. Oh, so yes, that's you, but the opportunity it's gonna make wishes come true. Be still when making this decision. 9 of Cups, this here, powerful, life-changing. life-changing. That, distraction, temptation. That's temptation. It's going to feel harmonious because it's going to feel easy, but really it's a 5 of Wands in disguise, right? That's going to lead to missed opportunities. Whatever feels enticing, seductive, and easy, and it's making you feel, because you got the same lesson in love. It's very odd. It's the same with love. It's that spark. It's that magnetic pull, the desire, right, that you would be hypnotized to in the past. You've got a lesson for both. One's going to feel easy. One's going to feel maybe like you're an imposter. It's going to take more time. This is the one that's going to make everything come true. And I am going back now to that evil eye deck, and there was someone here that might have created a missed opportunity for you, right? Go back and look. The one that's getting tarot readings or watching your business, that one. Maybe the right collective that's confirming. You could have just had something happen on your career path as well. And unfortunate karma's a bitch. Watch the whole thing. Things are turning. Again, watch from part 1. This could just be another detail to really align you to this. If you lost something significant in your business or something happened to something, just another confirmation this is you. But I am sticking to this ties into you walking away as well from something that's caused nothing but pain, and believing if it's meant to be, it'll turn up the right way, right? Not just with words, validation and seductive pull. Okay. And again, confirmation, the cosmic activation of harvest season. Truth. All right, let's get this confession person. Let's see their true emotion right now. We'll get their intention. It kind of, anyway. They're shocked. So there is something they've seen from you. They're shocked that they don't control you. They can't control you. They're feeling controlled by their emotions right now. They're obsessed. Watching, stalking, looking, gaslighting. Intrigued, investigating, watching, finding out more information about you, snooping on you. This says thirst for knowledge. I don't think so with this person. Spirit's trying to protect you from them. Spying. I think this is what they've wanted. You see them as the Emperor in reverse, wanting power of you, dominating, being demanding, telling you what you can and can't do. I think this person's in behavior, and whatever they're spying and lurking, they've opened Pandora's box and they have found something. They're shocked. There's something here they've seen of you, Jart. Completely taken back. Again, they're obsessed. They're focusing out. They're fixating. They don't feel like they have control of this dynamic no more, right? So don't make it fit. Do not make it fit. There's a lot of specific details throughout this reading. And now they're in regret. But is it because they feel like they're missing the boat here, right? Again, genuine feelings, but I feel a little bit, it's like time's ticking, time's working against them. Spirit is testing you with self-love right now. And remember, whatever happens, you've got that in your soul contract right now, the soul contract engagement, whatever. If this is the right person, you choosing you, they're not going to disappear, so it shouldn't matter, right? Surrender. This opportunity is something you've been working so hard for, right? And if you are a true high priestess, you're a divine being. You're here to help the world. That's why you guys are here. I say it all the time for twin flames, divine counterparts. Your mission comes first. You were marked at birth to help this place. It's not about your external love and marriage. It's what you're here to do to help heal this world and literally make it a better place. Just remember that. I always say it. You guys are marked to be servants for this world. That's what you've chosen. It sounds so, servant, but to people that need it, right? Believe. If this is meant to be, it'll come in right. They're angry, so they've still got a temper. That aggressiveness that you see in them, it's still there. It's still there. It's still there. And if they like to control and now they feel like they don't have control, they're curious, they snoop, they're this full of insecurities. If you're about to shine and you're meant to soar to the heavens with those wings, do you think they'll be able to deal with it? No. They are going to try and clip your wings. And you are just starting to heal your heart space. You are just starting to realize the difference between a 10 of Cups in a reverse and a 6 of Pentacles, what you truly want. Don't be blinded. Don't let this be your blind spot. Right, collective, you'll know exactly what I'm saying. Is there true regret? Yeah, there is. But you can see the underlining still here in their energy. They just feel like they haven't won. Oh, that's good. They do have it's switching. So if it is them that's meant to be with you, they're getting enlightened. New perspectives coming over them. Few more boundaries isn't going to hurt anyone here. New perspective, better understanding, they're maturing, they've had a wake-up call. They're going through a redirection. Doesn't mean they're completely over their shameless behavior. So this person, I could just imagine. Oh, God. All right, let's get their true intention. You should be wary. All right. So they're still balancing their life. They're not balanced just yet. Gemini, they could be a Gemini, you could be, or attached energy. I wasn't always there for you when you needed me the most. Instead of trying to comfort you, I'll jump ship. Layovers. So they know they do this. I couldn't deal with my emotion, let alone yours. It's good that they're realizing that, but they're still balancing. They're not ready. I'm trying to balance the scales of my life and our connection. I took for you more than you were able to give, and I used you for my own benefit. This collective you felt used. You got that in the purple deck, and that's around you, right? Be careful. I now understand this is unhealthy and unfair to you. I'm sorry. And I'm going back to that Six of Pentacles when I said, truly starting to learn this right now in your energy. The right collective, you've reflected on this. You never want to be pulled back into a dynamic where you're not appreciated financially or emotionally. And they are going to present, and your intuition's going to know this. They're still struggling with finances, addictions. Your intuition's going to be going off. Watch the whole thing. So again, it doesn't mean they're not your person. It just means it's not time, and that's okay, right? Again, for the right collective, your tarot is so important because it just makes sense with everything. It makes sense with this whole reading. All right, they're going over a memory. So this could have been a recent, you gave them a wake-up call from November the 7th to December the 21st, September the 20... Oh, stop, read it wrong. There's a reason I read it that way first. So September 22nd to November 6th, November 7th to December 21st. So you guys are one of my collectives from September to December this year. Something happened. And if it's a repeated thing... Christmas, maybe the year before, you guys, this time of year, you cycle, right? It's always that comes up. And you've never broken that cycle. So they're mentally material. That's what you, not that you're, again, this, what we deviated before. This person chose money, they chose appearance, they chose impression, they chose admiration, and all of this from others except this dynamic. They know it, they're realizing it now, but they're mentally materialistic and they don't even have good finances. So they're somebody that overly spends just so they can look good to the world around them and probably leave themselves in debt, right? Why would you want that mess? Again, for the right collective, you're reflecting on this stuff for a reason. Balancing. But so this person promised you that family. That's why you see it as the Ten of Cups in reverse, but with the Ten of Swords. They promised you the world, and they weren't even balanced when they did it. And you would have known this, but you loved them so much you excused it. That's why you paid their way. That's why you ended up feeling used, because at that time you didn't care. And for the right collective, like I just said before, you will never align with that mess again, right? You're starting to realize it's not just about the magnetic draw and spark. Our values, our priorities, our moral compass has to align as well, right? I miss the family we created or the family that could have been. I realize I made a mistake by walking away from my house, but they haven't balanced themselves since then. So they've had however much but they're still not balanced. Again, they've just seen something from you that shocked them, and now it's making them feel like they've lost control if they know it or not. This collective, you see them as an emperor in reverse. So you know they're controlling. You know they like to dominate. This is all come from something that, and if they are mentally materialist, this is part of their, I said it before, your success isn't just coming because of your dedication and your perseverance. You're in your birthright, you're tapped into your blueprint, you're here to help the world, you followed your path, you followed your dharma, right? This person is just constantly bound to things, 9 to 5, rat race, whatever it is, to pay bills, to pay a lifestyle that they can't even afford. They're meant to learn from you. These people are meant to learn from you. Instead of having envy, it's to teach them to follow their path, their authenticity. This person's impressionable, and if they really are a soul connection, they'd be spiritual, but they probably hide it because they don't want people to judge them. So there's so many more lessons to this than just love and work, right? Watch from the beginning. Again, they're meant to see you succeed, and not just for, oh, haha, you have to watch me. That, not at all. It's to make them tap into who they're meant to be and stop living their life through other people's lenses. You're only about to hit this because you're finally following your dharma. And you didn't care what anyone said. You just kept going. And the more you grew, the more you stood in your authenticity, the more you charged, you would have been on an up and up gradually, right? But now there's something big about to open for you. Embrace it. Pisces. This is that they had an idealistic approach. So they couldn't deal with your emotion. They thought relationships should be perfect. So when whatever happened here, this person had this stupid veil that, you know, any kind of disagreement, anything that's toxic. They didn't know how to deal with relationships. So whatever happened, there was clearly ignition. They had an idealistic view on what relationships or even though this person's probably a terrible communicator. Projector, major projector. And the Pisces could have been involved, or Gemini because of the third party. Last one. I don't know. Breaking barriers, yes. Again, they're coming in with a confession, so there's pure intention there, but it's just the shit that's still going on in their life, right? I'm just being very kind of tough love with you guys, because clearly this opportunity, it's not just meant to set you up for life. It's meant to help people break free from the shackles of the 3D outlook and the rat race. It's more important than you just... Then that's the communication belt. It's more important than you just finding this success, right? And the right collective, you'll know exactly what I'm saying. I just want to get these quickly. Oh, the answers you need are coming. A lot is coming. That's why you're going through the mind activation you're going through right now. Give back. You're not to this. They're saying it's time to give right now. Give to this path. You will get what you need, right? And we said it, what you guys are here for. So what you thought, nothing with energy. Everything that was still, everything you thought that was not coming to the surface, it's been gaining energy the whole time. But even right now, maybe thinking nothing will come of this, it's going to gain the right energy. Believe in you. Believe in spirit. Balance spirituality and practicality with the ends, and that's why you're going through the balance of the King of Swords and the High Priestess. Watch part 1. Makes sense, because you need precision. You need to trust in what you're feeling, and that precise, that 5, you need to get it. And I don't want to repeat myself. That's why you need the balance of that logic and power, standing in your truth with your emotional and spiritual connection as well. Your hard work is paying off. So don't give up at this hurdle. Don't give up. That's what you need to focus on. Pentacles. What you're here to do for this world. So with this, that needs balance. That needs to meditate, contemplate. That needs stillness. This love thing, completely still. Don't even, I'm like pushing it away. Push it away. I'm just here for advice. This is what's important. The answers they're giving you the energy to see everything very, very precisely and perfectly, right? Clear vision. One more. Win-win outcome. The negativity will be released. And that is nothing but negativity, that situation right now. And you need clear mind for what's coming next. Okay. There's no point me getting this person's feelings. They're going to be beautiful. They're coming in with a confession. That's not the issue. Their intention was important because it shows they're just not in complete balance. They're not seeing it correctly just yet. What I will get though, because I feel this collective, you might have strength now, but in the moment your overthinking might take over. I'm just going to see if you choose you choose your path, you use strength, what will be the future outcome of you and this person? Because it may be someone completely different for this collective. Just know you have it being your right love, the person you're going to spend the rest of your trust in divine timing, whispered it on. The right love is being activated in your soul contract right now. This person or whoever it will be, just trust. Okay? Oh, Sun. So this is if you choose you. Happiest card in the deck. Everything will be illuminated. Everything. Infinite potential. Pure happiness. Believe. Believe. Oh, Ace of Cups, pure intention, overflowing emotion. But trust your intuition proposal. These here, and that's the card I went to deviate, the proposal card, the marriage. You will get exactly what your heart desires. It starts with truly, and this path, your path, it's not just about the help you. I say true healers, every time you help someone, you sparkle more. You find yourself more. It's not just about what's coming with that Ace of Pentacles. It's what it does to your soul. It's how it fulfills you. It's how it completes you. Again, it's your dharma. It's your fulfillment. It's part of your life's path, your journey. By choosing that, you are choosing you, right? Not just the world around you, but you. You will have everything your heart desires. I normally see that as my charismatic Casanova, but just that deviation, and he's the offer, he's the proposal, he is very romantic. Don't normally like to see him, but just with what's around it and that card, it makes sense. But you need to try, that wanted to spin, hold on, I want one more for that. And I think you're finally logical. You finally found the silver lining in the situation. This is what comes next, but you've learnt to see properly. You've learnt boundaries. You've learnt to not be blinded by words, but by seeking truth and alignment in situations, right? You will never approach love the way you approach love in the past. It's no longer about obsessive, validating, consumed love. It's do we align? Because you're going to start to see and believe in how powerful and amazing you truly are. That's why the right collective, you're already noticing it in your life. It makes you feel good. It makes you feel good to have recognition and feel valued for the effort you put in. You're starting to understand, no, I like this feeling. You're confident. That's not arrogance. That's not cockiness. That's just you. Holy moly. Your whole life, everything you've dedicated, you've never been rewarded for. You've never been valued for it, right? This collective, you work your ass off and you're feeling your dedication is starting to be appreciated. That is why you're so aware right now of what really aligns to you, because you know how much effort you put in to all areas of your life. That loyalty, not just to yourself, the people you love, and again, your work path, right? It's one of your biggest strengths. That was how you've sacrificed so much. Okay. They could be part of this harvest season, but I think again the chaos will finally get soothed here. Hold on, I want one more for that. Yeah, try, but that's you destined for, this is my card of, I think just how the career part tied in love, I do think, and I don't want to say it, but I do think this person is tied in an odd kind of way, right? You will get triumph, victory, success here. You'll get that declaration of love. When I'm reading love, it's my declaration, but there's things germinating. Maybe it comes from making this feel like another missed opportunity here, right? When it's ready, it'll come in the right way. That's lock-in energy, okay? I think there's seeds still being planted here. But it's activating in your soul contract, so you just need to believe. This, whatever's coming, is going to keep you busy anyway. Oh, brand new story. Brand new beginning. He's the start of the tarot's journey. New start. Leap of faith. And I'm seeing that childlike innocence and purity coming back in whatever heart space, love dynamic it is. And I feel that childlike innocence. It will feel light and spontaneous and exciting and adventurous. 8 of Wands, and quicker than you could have ever imagined. Just let it unfold. I think more all the internal lessons that have been learnt. This is why the Ace of Cups, the pure intention, understanding what you need and want. So not external, but internal. But look at the growth over it. Without it, without the pain, you wouldn't be where you are, to be able to realise what you truly want and need and be firm in this and not have guilt for boundaries or be blinded by things because you're not focusing on the right things, not seeing the silver lining for why this stuff happens. You're going to approach love completely differently, right? So you're going to need one strong person that's confident and stands in their truth and can deal with this. Not a childish block, like that's not going to work for who you're about to, or who you are, but who you're even becoming in more power, right? Let's get one more for that. And this could be the emotion that's going to be exchanged to you, the emotional growth that's happened. Active listening, dedication to succeed. You could meet them more tied in with finances, someone you work with. Finally finding that person that wants to be a team with you. You work as one and create greatness, inspired by each other. True dedication. This is beautiful. There's that King of Wands again. Someone that conquers you, that's honorable. Entrepreneur as well. But you'll need this. You'll need this kind of energy to stand by your side, right? You would need that. High attraction will be here. Not that that matters. Lovers. What's bound to your contract? Let it be reconciliation, whatever it is. This is bound to you. And it'll feel like duality. It'll feel like harmony. It'll be a harmonized bond. But it could be you could be on a crossroads. I felt that at the start and I didn't really come up, but I felt it. And everything I say is for a reason. You could have a choice between two. But justice, purple curtain, all your life lessons, truth, integrity, and that's something you shine in. There's that confession and the little detective. You could have a choice between two. You really could. You really could. This is your first step is what comes next financially. This will unfold the right way, but at least you'll be balanced enough and know yourself enough to make the right decision. Be intelligent. You won't miss details you missed in the past. Okay, Labradorite. Communication bell, well, we know that, and it's coming in very quick, maybe on a storm. The golden butterfly. The meaning of the golden, although I always tell you guys should allocate meaning to your own signs, but you guys are golden butterflies. Your signs right now are coming in full force. So much at activating it in your dream state. Baby Pearl, this collective, you really could be coming into a fertile season. So that really does mean for you guys, you choosing you, this won't take long for everything to fall into place, right? Lapis Lazuli, communication. You could have just bought one. Your perseverance will pay off. Ellie the elephant. Lucky's on your side. S, A, K, and G. Why did I just hear the name Cassandra? Cassie? And the white candle wax. You could have a white candle on. For, 3, 2, 1, action. 1, 2, 3. Wow. 16th. Oh, and then I just flipped that to 2. I was about to say 16th of the 2nd. Now you've got 2, 2, 2 here. 15th of the 2nd as well. 5th of the 4th. Oh my God, 6, 5, 4. Oh my God, 6, 6, 6. So you got 666, and then you got 6, 5, 4, and then 8th of the 6th, 6 of the 8th. Or 86, born in 86. All right. Or 68. All right. Lots of love, my angels.